So last week I made a video and I called it week 9. And I guess at the time, at the time, I thought I was week 9 because I had not seen a doctor yet. And we didn't get to see an ultrasound to measure the size of the fetus. So I thought I was week 9 last week, but I was actually week 8. So whatever I said last week was week 8 stuff. This week is the real week 9. This is the real stuff right here. So week 9, I'm not gonna lie, for some reason this week was a little bit more difficult than the rest. I know there's like some really important things going on in the body. I mean, there's always important things going on when you're creating a baby, but I think this week the baby goes from an embryo to a fetus, so that's pretty big. That's pretty substantial. Yeah, so this week, symptom-wise, I'd say my biggest symptom is extreme fatigue. I explained it to my friend, to my fiance, to everyone as it's like having a flu. You feel so drained and exhausted, and it's just a lot to handle. I'm just so tired. I feel lazy and I sleep a lot. And I just want to lay down all day. So I'm just like lazy and fat right now. And week 9 has been a lot of laying down and sleeping. Fatigue, nausea is still at bay. I'm not vomiting, which is excellent. But I wake up, nausea's still there. Less in the daytime, actually, less throughout the day. Still at night. But that's actually getting better. So let's hope that gets even better. Some weird symptoms I'm having. I've actually been watching a lot of YouTube videos about this because I've been scared about my symptoms. And let me just say, a lot of people are experiencing the symptoms I'm experiencing, so thank God. Weird symptoms I've been experiencing, one of them being just having lots of like weird, like raised skin. I don't know if it's papules, but it's just like little bumps, like chicken bumps everywhere, especially on my thighs and my legs, kind of on the sides. There's just a lot of them. Never had this many before. I don't know what it's from, but yeah, white, like not really white. It's like white bumps, white chicken bumps everywhere on my skin. I'm hot all the time. I used to always be cold, so it's kind of nice being hot for the first time and not always just being freezing. But now I want to keep the window open when we sleep, and my fiance doesn't, so there's that. Any other weird symptoms? Just weird bowel movements, going from constipation to diarrhea. Might be due to my food intake, what I'm eating. But all I'm really craving right now is just carbs. I even got these from Trader Joe's, these gluten-free mini cupcakes. And I just, look how many I ate. Oh my God, they're so good. Anyways, so there's that. I've been eating lots of carbs. Not even complex carbs, like simple carbs. I have had really bad food aversions this week too. Meat is just off the list for me. I smelled lamb the other day and I wouldn't even let my fiance bring the lamb into the room because I couldn't deal with the smell. Like, I wanted to vomit. I could smell the lamb in his hair after he ate it. So meat, I don't know if that'll be a full-on like meat aversion throughout the pregnancy, but right now I couldn't even eat bacon. So just think about it. I love bacon. Those are probably the weirdest symptoms so far. I consider myself pretty lucky, but the extreme fatigue really gets me because I can't be productive and do everything I want to do in a day, and it makes me feel lazy. And I hope the people around me who care and love me realize that I've been a recluse because I just want to lay down all day. Anyways, so I went to my first prenatal visit with my OBGYN, and I got my first ultrasound, so my 9-week ultrasound. I was 9 weeks and 1 day when I got the ultrasound. It was really cool. I mean, the baby looked like a blob. Let me see if I can find the pictures, actually. I actually have them. Let's see. The baby looks like just a blob. So I have a few. I want to show you guys the best one. So I'm just covering my information, but hopefully it's focusing. If it's not, I'm sorry. But as you can see, the little blob right there, you can see like little appendages sticking out. But yeah, it was really cool to see that. And you could see the little fetal heartbeat. It was 171 beats per second. Second. Oh my gosh, that would not be all right. 171 beats per minute, which is considered very normal. So I was excited. I was a little scared before, because you never really know what you're gonna see on your first appointment and on the ultrasound. And I'm just really grateful that everything looked good, and really excited for this pregnancy. Despite the symptoms, I try to remember every day, why I'm doing this and why I'm going through this. And it's because at the end of the day, I'm going to have a baby, and it's going to be worth it. So, yeah. The other day, I actually had to remind myself while I was feeling like absolute butthole, that the baby was coming. So I was asking my fiance, Malcolm, about what he thought the baby would look like if it would have my straight hair or his curly brown hair, or like wavy brown hair, whose eyes, if it would look Asian, since I'm half Asian, if the baby would look at all Asian, because my fiance is white and I'm half white, so probably gonna look white. But yeah, so there's that. Let's see what else at the appointment. So we got to do the ultrasound, 9 weeks 1 day. We also got to meet the OBGYN. He was really cool. I made a list of questions. Malcolm thought I was crazy, but turned out that the doctor actually liked it, that I had questions for him. I just asked him very basic questions, but also a little more complex questions. Basic ones being, I'll go complex first because they're popping into my head. The more complex questions were like what his stance is on inductions, on epidurals, on using forceps, on episiotomies. Episiotomy is when the doctor cuts you open so that the baby can come out, and whatnot. And more basic questions: what vitamins should I be taking? What prenatals are good? Are gummy vitamins okay? He actually told me that my gummy vitamins were okay. And I was concerned about my iron intake because I'm not really eating vegetables or protein right now, because vegetables are hard to get down. Although yesterday I actually had a breakthrough and I had a kale salad, so yay me. But he told me I didn't have to worry about the iron intake till about 20 weeks. So we will deal with that then, and hopefully I'll be eating more meat at that point. Let's see, more questions that I asked him. It's hard. I should have written them down, but for some reason I'm just not good at bringing out my phone and remembering the list of things I want to address on these videos. I kind of just like to freeball it, because it's more of like a diary for myself and, for people who kind of just want to learn or hear other people talk about their pregnancy, because honestly, that's what I do all day, every day with people on YouTube. So it's really refreshing and nice. Yeah, and that's about it. Oh, we weighed. I got weighed. I gained a couple pounds. I will say that. Just because I haven't been exercising, and just I've been eating a lot of carbs, so that makes sense. Let's see. Oh, I got my blood drawn today. They're just doing like my basic blood work that I need done. Like all of the sexually transmitted diseases to see if I have them. Chlamydia, gonorrhea, HIV. Blood work, my blood count, like all that shit. So, oops, excuse me. All that stuff. And that was no fun. They took 6 vials and each one's 8.5 milliliters, so it's not that much, but I've never had 6 vials taken before. And then next week, I actually am getting my genetic screening test with my appointment. So I'll be taking the NIPT test and also the carrier screen. So more blood. Not my favorite, but it's better than shots, to tell you the truth. So I'm okay with getting my blood drawn. As long as I can sit for a while. Because I get lightheaded. Let's see what else. But overall, week 9. So I'm week 9 4 days because it's Thursday. It's Thursday, January 9th, 2020. So I'm 9 weeks, 4 days today. And today, I'd say yesterday, things got a lot better. Like, I felt way better. I'm way less tired. I'm able to sit up most of the day or walk around or just get stuff done. I was motivated today to actually study for my NCLEX. And so I'm going to continue to do that while I have this energy. Any other notes I'd like to remember about this? I'm looking at my clock because I'm trying to make sure I don't talk too much over this video. Oh yeah, and also with this genetic screening, we'll be able to find out the sex. And I will say me and Malcolm have decided on names for our kids. Kids, not twins. Kid. If it is a girl, we are going to name her Isabella. And me and Malcolm actually both really like that name, so Isabella. And if it's a boy, we're going to name him Keone. But we should find out the gender by the end of January, so I'm super excited. No gender reveal party, just find out the gender, and it'll be exciting. Maybe we could put it in an envelope if he wants to. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, I'll see you guys at week 10. Oh my gosh, that's an insane amount. That's 1/4 done with my pregnancy. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Hope I didn't bore you too much.